Have you ever wondered what truly changes when you cross the threshold into your 80s? I'm not talking about illnesses, wrinkles, or hearing aids. I'm talking about the profound shifts, emotional, mental, and spiritual, that happen once you hit this remarkable milestone. Turning 80 is not just another birthday. It's a portal into a completely new stage of life, one that brings with it a unique kind of wisdom, clarity, and even freedom. But most people aren't prepared for what this chapter truly offers. Today, we're diving deep into the 5 inevitable life changes that happen when you reach your 80s, whether you're ready for them or not. Some may challenge you. Others will surprise you. But the fifth one, it may just be the most liberating experience of your entire life. Stick with me until the end, because understanding these changes is like holding a map to one of the most powerful and meaningful decades you will ever live. Section 1. The shift in energy and sleep. Let's start with something that catches almost everyone off guard. Your physical energy and sleep rhythms don't just change, they transform. Not gradually, not quietly, but dramatically. One day, you realize that your body has decided to operate on a completely different schedule, and you weren't consulted. You may find yourself getting sleepy at 8 p.m., wide awake by 5 a.m., and needing a midday rest like clockwork. And the deeper stages of sleep, they come less often. But here's the truth, this is not a malfunction. It's your body adapting, fine-tuning itself for efficiency rather than endurance. Take Margaret, for example. At 81, she was frustrated. She'd always been a night owl, but now she couldn't make it past the evening news without nodding off. It wasn't until she began reshaping her days around her morning energy, scheduling walks, reading, and social calls in the earlier hours, that she began to thrive again. Here are 3 ways to work with this new rhythm instead of against it. 1. Track your energy patterns for a week. Notice when you feel most alert and most drained. 2. Schedule key activities during your energy peaks. Whether it's calling a friend, cooking, or reading, do it when you feel most alive. 3. Build a peaceful bedtime routine. Dim the lights an hour before bed. Avoid late-night screen time. Let your body lead. You're not getting weaker, you're getting wiser. When you stop resisting and start cooperating with your natural rhythms, you'll feel more focused and energized than you have in years. Section 2. The evolution of your social circle. The second transformation is subtle but profound. Your relationships begin to shift in unexpected ways. You might notice some friendships fade away, gently, quietly. Others, surprisingly, will deepen. You'll become less interested in small talk and more drawn to heartfelt conversations. Why? Because your emotional energy is precious now, and your intuition sharpens. You begin to crave connection over company. Consider James, who lost touch with his longtime bowling buddies after they moved away or passed on. At first, he felt isolated. But then he joined a small community book club and found genuine companionship among new people who valued stories, wisdom, and reflection, just like him. Here's how to embrace this change. Allow some friendships to fade naturally. Letting go doesn't mean forgetting, it means honoring the time shared. Seek out connections that reflect who you are now, not just who you were. Prioritize intimacy over volume. A meaningful conversation with one person can be more fulfilling than an entire party. This isn't loneliness, it's clarity. And when you give your time only to those who truly matter, you begin to feel more seen, more heard, and more alive. Section 3. A new relationship with time. Next, something magical happens. Your relationship with time itself changes. You stop measuring life by days, months, or years, and start measuring it by moments that matter. In your 80s, the sense of urgency softens. You no longer live to impress or to prove. You begin to live to feel fully, intentionally. There's a name for this: temporal wisdom. It's when you recognize that time isn't running out, it's finally your own to use how you choose. Think of Joan, who spent decades organizing church events out of obligation. At 82, she realized her true joy was painting. She stepped away from committees and picked up a paintbrush. She said, "For the first time, I'm choosing me." Here's how to invite this shift. Audit your time. What truly fills you? What drains you? Say no more often, and do it without guilt. Say yes to joy, even if it's not productive or practical. When you let go of the shoulds and start embracing what matters, every hour becomes more valuable and more beautiful. Section 4. A new kind of thinking. Let's talk about the mind. No, your memory isn't failing. It's transforming. While it's true that names and dates may slip, something far more powerful is happening. Your brain is shifting from storing facts to harvesting wisdom. You may not remember where you placed your keys, but you now see patterns, truths, and meanings that others completely miss. Take Gerald, an 83-year-old retired architect. His daughter came to him for advice on a family issue. While others were reactive, Gerald calmly saw the root cause and the wisest response. Not because he was fast, but because he was deep. Here's how to strengthen this new kind of intelligence. Use lists and notes for daily info. Free your brain to focus on insight. Mentor younger people. Share your life experience. It's more valuable than ever. Engage in activities that use long-term memory and strategy. Crossword puzzles, writing, storytelling, or problem-solving. You're not losing your mental edge, you're sharpening it differently. You've become a thinker, a sage, a storyteller. Embrace that role. Section 5. The freedom of authentic living. Now for the most beautiful change of all. When you turn 80, you are finally free to be fully yourself. Gone are the pressures to conform, to please, to perform. You no longer have to wear the mask. You no longer need permission. You simply are. Many people say they feel more themselves in their 80s than ever before. They dress how they want, speak their truth, rediscover old dreams, try new hobbies without shame. Take Lydia. For years, she lived as a quiet, reserved widow. But at 85, she bought a bright red coat, joined a poetry group, and started publishing her writing under her real name for the first time in her life. She didn't care what people thought. She cared how it made her feel. That is power. Here's how to live more authentically. Reflect. Where have you been living to please others? Reclaim your voice. Express your opinions. Follow your curiosity. Break a rule. Wear that hat. Try that dance class. Paint that picture. Live for what matters to you, not what's expected of you. You've earned this freedom. And when you claim it, you become a beacon for others, showing them what aging with grace and truth looks like. Finally, so let's review these 5 incredible changes. 1. Your energy shifts and teaches you to live with intention. 2. Your social circle evolves toward deeper, truer connection. 3. Your relationship with time transforms, clarifying what matters. 4. Your thinking adapts, favoring wisdom over speed. 5. And your authenticity blossoms, bringing freedom, joy, and self-expression. These changes are not signs of decline. They are signs of evolution. You are not fading. You are arriving at the most self-aware, emotionally intelligent, and spiritually free version of yourself yet. If this video spoke to you, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Which of these 5 changes have you experienced already? Which one surprised you the most? Let's create a space where aging is not feared, but celebrated. And if you found this helpful, please share it with someone you love. Make sure to subscribe for more wisdom, support, and inspiration, because your best years may still be ahead of you.